Hello, magical people. It is now time for the outside portion of the tour and updates on what I have been up to and what has been going on in the yard. As you can see, it's kind of rainy and drippy today, but look how lush everything is, and look how gigantic all of these little yarrows are getting. All of these floofy looking ones with this really cool multi-leaf. It's actually a fractal, which is pretty cool. And I don't remember exactly, but something about the Latin name for yarrow equates to many leaves. And then look, we've got some weeds popping up, but beneficial weeds. This is Purple Dead Nettle, which is totally edible and is an important source for the early bees, which will be making an appearance soon probably if they haven't already. And this, similarly, is an early source of pollen and nectar for the early bees, and it's hairy bittercress. Also totally edible. I can't remember which one, but one or both of them are good sources of vitamin C, and they can be eaten just like in a salad. And also they're just so cute, like especially the dead nettle. I believe dead nettle is also anti-inflammatory, so at some point I will be harvesting some of that to make a tincture. But yeah, look at all of this. It's a yarrow, and it's so happy. And the moss around the tree is just, like a Muppet carpet. And of course the sedums are pretty happy. Nobody really liked how much frost we got this year. Truth be told, this is quite a bit more of a driving rain than we usually receive. Usually it's kind of more of a gentle drizzle. The sounds, though, of all the dripping, it's kind of nice when it's like this. Oh, I spotted Squirrelly in the tree. Where'd you go, buddy? Who's that? Oh, look at this. Would you want a peanut, friend? Come closer, little friend. Who that? Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Want a peanut, sweetie? Come here, cutie. Oh, Mr. Man. He's such a goddamn menace sometimes. It's okay, cutie. I understand. But I still have this peanut for you if you'd like. Oh, hi. You're not the same one, are you? Mr. Man. Putting salt in my game, dude. Here, I'll just leave this in the tree for you, and you can come and get it at your convenience, Mr. Squirrelly, or Mr. Squirrelly. Daylilies are starting to make their move here. That's all of these greens. And we have, this is St. John's wort, that back there with some grass growing out of it, middle of it. And valerian and feverfew. I pulled already a pile of daffodils because there were just so many growing over here. And the hyacinths have started to blossom. And here is the bergamot, or the bee balm. Look at that baby. She's coming back super strong. And oh, the hyacinths, y'all, they smell so good, as does this Daphne, which, as you can see, is not in an ideal location. I'm gonna have to either move it or just fill in around there. She's struggling a bit, so we'll get her to a better location. But look at, this is the, if you watched one of the videos from a couple of months ago or so, I don't know when it was, but I had referred to this as being Caucasian mountain spinach, and it is a perennial green, and it's usually one of the first things to pop. And we've got 3 going in here. There's this one right here underneath the Daphne, and there's one sort of peeking out here, little one underneath the hyacinth, and then there's one there, and those vines will get big enough to, yeah, they get very, very big. As you can see, look at this. The tulips are starting to make their move. Yay! So yeah, everything is really lush. The forsythia there, that yellow, it's amazing. What's made me so happy is the pansies are coming back. These are all little pansy greens. Oh, there's one right there. Hi, little guy. They used to bloom or blossom all winter, but the last couple of winters have been so cold, they completely died back. So I'm always happy when I start to see them come back out, because I really love pansies and violets. They're just so cute. We have some more dead nettle coming up over here. So yeah, maybe I'll do another video on that at some point about just harvesting that and making the tincture there. So there we go. Spring is a springin'. I forgot to tell you, but this is one of the leftover artichokes from last year that I just kind of cut in half and spread some seeds, and there's also some peas. So some of these are little artichoke babies, and then some of them are peas. There's another little pea right there. Hi, little guy. And some peas right there as well. I had planted a bunch of peas in this bed too, but I think that the squirrelies got them all, because I've found several of them half eaten, sort of scattered around the yard. So wily little guys. I also forgot to tell you that I went to a native plant sale yesterday, about half an hour away from home, and there were so many great deals on some plants, so I couldn't help myself. I did bring home a few, and I just want to show those to you now. So the one I'm most excited about probably is this one. It is elderberry, and I've wanted an elderberry for years. This is an aster, so I think it was the Douglas aster? Yes. So asters are really beautiful flowers. Love to have them. I think I might have some seeds that I'm trying to germinate inside. We have here, which one's this? This is Helen's flower, and it's a perennial that will actually bloom in the autumn, so we'll have to wait a while for that one. I already completely forgotten what this one, any of the properties of it, but it's called Fragrant Fringe Cup. So yeah, I'll have to look that one up. And then this is Heal All, or Self Heal, and it goes by a ton of other names. And this is a medicinal herb that I am super excited to be adding to my list, because I've got a pot. Oh, hi, sweetheart. You want that peanut? You want peanut? Okay. Come. Let's see if this is a brave little squirrely. Is that you, Irene? I think that's Irene. So strange. Sometimes she'll... Oh, hi, little mama. Hi, little mama. Sometimes she'll be so brave about coming and getting one out of my hand. And other times she's very scared and keeps her distance. So, obviously, today is the day where she feels like keeping her distance. So, we're just gonna let her off easy. Yeah, there you go, cutie. Oh, this is a little sweetheart. So anyhow, see if I maybe will be getting squirrely in the background here. I am very much looking forward to adding Cure-All and Self-Heal, and one of the many other names it goes by, to the yard. There's plenty of other medicinal herbs already in the yard. We have feverfew, echinacea, valerian, St. John's wort, and then of course the ones that are kind of just pop up in the yard as weeds, but I'm happy to see them, such as the dead nettle, and oh, of course, and chamomile and calendula and yarrow. Yeah, lots of medicinals in this yard, so I'm glad to be adding yet another. that's it for now, guys. See you soon.